Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and in my video, I drink and introduce Japanese sake in both Japanese and English, and then on top of that, I speak something about in Japan, like something about Japan in English, and of course Japanese as well. But like, I don't talk about the same thing in both Japanese and English. Like the topics are a little bit different because the Japanese speakers and English speakers, they have different interest. Anyway, today's I'm going to drink one of the sake that I've always wanted to try because I've seen this sake so many times on Instagram in the past 2 years almost. And I finally found this sake at one of the sake store in Nihonbashi in Tokyo. The name of the shop is Hasegawa Sake Den. So like if you're in Japan or you're going to come to Japan and you wonder if you want to try Japanese sake, I recommend you to go to Nihonbashi and then go to Hasegawa Sake Den. And then this sake is, the name of the sake is NITO. The design level is actually really cute. I think two bunnies are facing each other. At first I thought like that those two bunnies are kissing, but no, not really, like if you can see. And then it's a junmaiginjo sake, and then the sake brewery's name is maruishijozo, and they used bizenomachi rice to make this sake. And omachi rice and used for sake, that's one of my really favorite. So let's see how this is gonna taste like. And as always, like I use this special Japanese sake glass kagami from Kagami Crystal. So anyway, cheers. The first way to smell, it's really good, very refreshing. And then like, okay, every time I smell this kind of smell, I always say that, like, at least in my nose, I smell like it's like a soda cider, like 7-Up smell. That means I really want to actually say is like it's really refreshing smell. And then the flavor is it's good, rich omachi rice flavor. It's really mellow. There is a sense left on my tongue, and afterwards very sharp sake flavor, which is really good. That means, it doesn't mean, that makes me want to drink this sake with food. It's really good. So here's the thing. Personally, I recommend people, if people are looking for a sweet sake, I recommend people to look for sake made by they use ayama rice. But if they actually wanna taste rich rice flavor, I recommend they go for the omachi rice sake. It's really good. So like if you like wonder which sake you should try, I recommend NITO from Aichi prefectures. Again, the sake brewery's name is Maruishijozo. And then like I'm really trying to build up my channel, but I'm not really good at editing, so all I can do is keep drinking and sharing information about Japan in English. So like, if you somehow feel that, oh, why don't I support you, then please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. So here's the thing. As some people who wonder, thinking to come to Japan, you might be aware of the situation which super weak Japanese we have, which is really good for you guys if you live in overseas. But if you're actually making money in Japan, it's really not that good. So what's really happening here is that the Japanese yen actually hit the lowest ever in the last almost 7 or 8 years. And people are confused. Yeah, of course. And I personally think that it's really not good for the Japanese economy and Japanese people. However, one thing that I can say for certain is that for you guys, the overseas people, good for you guys. If you come to Japan, doing the sightseeing and everything, because your currency is much stronger, so that the currency rate is very favorable for you guys, so that you guys get to spend more money and everything. Most likely tourism might resume probably this summer or maybe later this year. If there's any updates, then I'm gonna make a new video. But for those people who are planning to come to Japan to study and then paying those tuitions in, let's say, in the US dollar, it's 10% discount because of the super weak Japanese yen. So now the border is open. They allow the foreign workers, foreign students, international students to come to Japan. And if you pay those tuitions, let's say in the US dollar or Chinese yuan or other currencies, you guys can get so much discounts because the Japanese super weak Japanese yen. So please enjoy it. And if there's any updates, I will actually make a video. But for now, the super weak Japanese yen situations, most likely it will last for the next 2 or 3 years. So please take advantage of it. Japan needs foreign currencies, your money in foreign currencies. So I hope to see you in my next video. For now, ja ne.